There's, oh, 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 what the? Look at this, Joe. Holy hell. Ooh. Ooh. So Joe's currently looking for a drill. What? Is that all the drill bits there? Yeah, open it up. Are you alright, mate? Are you okay there? Right, give that to me. Here. Okay, so come on. I'll do this here. I'll turn it around for you. See, you got it. Okay, it's recording as we speak. Just turn it around nicely. And use your wee guidey. Alright. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and get the wee drill bit that we need to drill out. There needs to be a bit of drilling work that we need to do here to put the bolt in. Come on around here. So I'm just going to drill a little borehole to replace this. I know there is already. I want to just make sure. Oh, that's great. Tighten the chuck. Chuck. There we go. I need to get a wee screw for it now. So I'm just going to use a stainless screw, or a stainless bolt, sorry, not screw. Oh, that was, oh, it's a screw, Alan. Yeah, alright, it's a bolt. Shut up, the lot of yous. And we're going to tighten that out. Hopefully that's big enough, that hole. No, we've got to get a bigger screw, or a bigger hole drill. Like, you stay there. I got a bigger drill bit. That'll do. Okay. So, just got to get a bigger hole put in. Joe, you know about that, don't you? Yeah. How to put bigger holes in? Yeah. Drill them. Yeah, you got to drill them, yeah. That's right. Okay. Another Milwaukee, guys. Love Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Okay, that's that done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to there we go. Put that in there, and I'm going to put in a nylon bolt on this, or a nylon nut on this one, because I don't want it returning. So just bear with me, and I will get a nylon version. And we have, what do you call it, do we? Do we have pliers, sir? Yep. Where are your wee pliers? In your bag. And you've used a star head? Where's a star head?
It was a very small star head.
I don't want the small star head being used ever again, you buck idiot.
There was no other one.
There is other ones. It's called a toolbox.
Ended up using a flathead.
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
Wake up, mate. There's loads of tools here. You telling me that's the only one you could find?
I didn't look in the toolbox.
Don't worry, we'll cut that out. I'm not be putting that in, because that'll make you look like a
bruh.
Yeah. Where's a star head when you need one, eh? It's always the way. All the tools I have, and there's not a star head to be seen. The luck of the draw. This is why I hate these bloody toolboxes. They always get overloaded and you have to go through them just to get one tool and you're spending half the day looking for it. If anyone could find a better way of doing that, there you go. There's a star head. Okay, let's go get this done. Have you got the pliers? Or did you put them back?
They're in the bag.
Okay. So you holding the camera okay?
Yeah.
Good lad. All right. So I'm just going to turn that, and I'm only going to put the bolts on it and just tighten that up. I'll do better than that. I'll get the driver. Okay, so I'm just putting this wee bolt in, and I have to hold her while I screw it in, and I'm going to screw it from the back. So I'm putting the screw on the rear, and the bolt on the far side, on the outside here. I'm going to hold that girl like so, and I'm going to that's that. Nicely tightened in. Bear with me. Stay there. And we'll finish it off with a wee cut. That's it. So that's that fitted. And I'll just do the same on the far side. That's been done, and we'll just cut that off, and that should be done, but it's not been tightened.
No?
No. So I just need to tighten that properly. I'm just gonna that nut will never come off now by doing that. Okay, that's that done. The next thing I gotta do, if you come around here, the next thing I gotta do is this here. If you want to go down, yeah. There was when I first bought her, it came with this thing here, and it never was right. The jockey wheel never went up fully for me to, sorry to interrupt you, but over 6% of you are only subscribed to my channel, whilst you're enjoying my beautiful looks and my stunning charisma. I would ask that if you could, please like and subscribe. And remember, share any of the stuff that I do, share it, because it's really cool. Thanks for watching. Fully for me to deal with this. So I'm putting the jockey wheel back into this hole, if you want to have a look. That's the boy. So not too close. If you want to have a look. So there's it there into this hole. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this, and there's a problem with this thread here. If you come around here, Joe, I'll show you. Go ahead down and pull her down there. In you go. So up you go. So the thread itself is gone. So I have to get this thread redone in order to get this bolt in here. Again, this bolt has to go in here, and it won't because it keeps threading. So we have to get that fixed. So I bought this piece of kit, and I have it here somewhere. Where'd it go? There's it there. So this was bought on eBay, and these are known as a helicoil set. It does everything it's supposed to. What it has, it's got a drill bit, a threader, the helicoil inserter, and then a puncher for knocking the helicoil out. And helicoils itself are sitting in a wee bag here. These ones here. So they're the helicoils. While he is doing the brushing up, I have to get this girl, and I don't know if I can see it here, I'm pretty sunny. I got to get this girl here helicoiled in order to put a bolt in to get this operational. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a video, the recorder here, and you guys can watch me get this done. I'll just make sure I scan it and do it right. And there we are. Okay. So what I've got to do, I'll turn that round a bit, is I've got to drill out any bearing that's pretty good there. I'll do it one more time. Nice. Okay, here's the helicoil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little girl in and start to turn her. Into this, and it creates a new little thread. And that should be it, newly installed, and I'll show you what it looks like so you can see it. There it is there. That's the new inner done. That should hold the bolt nicely firm for me to continue doing this work. So Joe, do you want to grab this, sir? Just for a minute. Good lad. I'll just show you here. And so you just want to hold it roughly about there, all right? Yep. And that will allow me to put a nice bolt in here, fixed bolt. It should fit. Hopefully it does. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, yeah. See this one? Maybe that's too big, is it? See if that works. It may not fit, yeah, because I have to go down one, I think. Yeah, that might work actually. Maybe not. I don't want to wreck it. So that'll be it, ready for the place of the bolt. I got to get a new bolt for it, so I don't have the bolt big enough to fit it. So that's okay. I will have to fit the new jockey wheel on the side for the time being because it has to go. But that's how we do a helicoil on that. I'll get this thing fitted, the new one fitted on the side for the time being. Sadly, that's the way it's going to have to be. Sadly, I don't have a bolt for the helicoil that's here. I don't have a coil or a bolt big enough or small enough to fit in here. So I have to get a new bolt now. So that has to be done. So in the meantime, I'm going to put it on a side bracket. This is the problem with this trailer. This jockey wheel is hanging way too low and it keeps on catching the ground as we keep going past, but sadly I'm going to have to do something now. So Joe, you hold that up for the time being and we'll put this in for the time being, and just sadly we're going to have to deal with it. Is it up nice and tight? That's the point, just nice and tight, Joe. So sadly this is the way it has to be because I need this for the digger and I can no longer wait. Would you go and grab grips, please? Would you? I've got it there. Go ahead. Let it go. Would you go and grab? Yeah, no grips. Pipe grips. Remember the pipe grips? One just. I don't know if it's going to work actually. The reason why I'm using pipe grips is because there's no way we can sort of use a spanner without, and it's a bit of a nightmare. That should be it now, Joe. And that'll hold it up nice and tight while we transport it back to the site. And we'll keep that nicely locked in, that pin locked in up there. But that's the way it has to be for the time being until I get a bolt for this to put that back in there. When we bought it with this thing attached and we couldn't understand why it was sitting like that on top. But this one here is where it's supposed to go. And the wheel's supposed to be sitting nicely in here when it's on transportation. But this was ringed, so I put that new helicoil in. Right, you jump up and start putting some bridging up. You get your bridging because I'm going to come over and record you. Okay, sorry. Right, so I'm going up right now and we're going to be doing a shot of what I'm doing currently. Now Joe is busy doing bridging work here. We're not staying too long on this task at the minute. I'm recording myself because of the fact that, well, no one's really good at holding this camera. So Roween, we miss you already. We got work being done here on the garage. And I'm going to turn round now and I'm going to show you what we're doing. This is, that's no good there when that happens. So this is what we're at the minute. Do you want to tell anyone what you're doing, Joe?
Yeah, just doing bridging for joists for a roof in a garage.
That's not a roof.
Well,
that's a ceiling.
Gonna be a roof.
No, that's a ceiling. Huh? That's a ceiling. Don't you mean bridging for a floor? Yeah. And a ceiling? Ah, okay. So this is nearly finished. We're now going to get the flooring next week. As you can see, it's all pretty well done. I'm sort of glad to get the steel work in. That was a nightmare. We lifted it in with the big digger. As you can see, this is one of the projects that I'm dealing with at the minute. I will turn me around again and I'll come back into me. And I hope I can get me. There I am. So we have a replacement member of staff coming on board to do this YouTube video scenario. So hopefully that'll be good. I'm putting this up as a Friday. This is because my camera guy has left and we've not found the replacement until recently. I see if I can get that back. I can't get that back. There you go. So not easy to work on when you're trying to do the video itself. So it's much easier when you got someone pointing the camera at you. But I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to get some work done. I'm going to get the key out of the big girl. I don't know if you ever knew who Bessie is. Do you want to see Bessie? I'll show you Bessie. Now remember the video on Betsy? This is Bessie. There's, oh, what the? Look at this, Joe. Holy hell. I know. Well, that was good. Not. I know. So, this is Bessie. That's my girl. Let's just see if the key's in. The isolator key is not in. So, I have to get the key in. Bear with me. This is actually hard. This is actually really, really hard to do when you got a camera in your face, or you know, it's just hard to do. It's a fucking calamity. You can't do. See that? That's a professional camera supposed to be held by someone. You see.